Good morning, North Star Nation. It is another glorious day here for hockey. Morning, North Star Nation. It is Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. All right, it is a balmy 13 degrees here in Anchorage, Alaska, as we're starting at UAA. Today, we are in white as we are playing our sister team, the other North Star 10U minor team. It should be an exciting matchup. And the face-off just started as the puck is already down into our zone. Today we have Logan in net for our team. This is going to be really tricky when it's North Stars versus North Stars. And it looks like we've got Ellie down in net for the other team this morning. Out on the ice. Currently, we've got Mason, Finnegan, Taves, Jacob, and Adrian as Adrian goes slamming into the boards. I want to just do a huge shout out. Morning, North Star Nation. It is another glorious. I thought I silenced it. Huge shout out to my guest commentator last night. I think his name is Mike, but maybe it's Thomas. He did an absolutely amazing job on the calling everything. In fact, he might be my new replacement. Just kidding. I don't think he wants to do it full time. And there's our line change as we have, it looks like Boston, Ethan, and Eamon out on forward, along with Thomas and Marion back on defense. As the other team hits it back and Marion has possession of it. She's going to attempt to pass it over, but sadly it gets picked up by Emmett on the other team, who takes a shot, but it's wide. It appears we're playing at the wrong end of the ice. They need to be headed this way. Marion with possession of the puck. She's going to use the boards to pounce it up to Boston, who's going to attempt to get it onto his... Oh, sorry, that was Eamon. Last night's game looked like it was a rough one, but luckily our team is back and looks like they're doing pretty good. Shot by Eamon, but Ellie blocks that one. Nice save for Ellie, the goalie. Eamon going after the puck once more. Ethan has parked himself in front of the net, but misses that pass. But he is close. He's going to send it behind the net. Back out in front. The team obviously has worked really hard about sending those passes out in front to that sweet spot in order to shoot on the goalie. And we are headed to the other end of the ice. As Marion gets possession of the puck, she's going to duck and weave and send it up the ice to, I think, Boston. Oh, huge collision in the middle of the ice as they fight it out in the neutral zone. Eamon, who passes it over. It looks like Thomas has got a hold of this one. Thomas is going to work his way up as we all watch the offsides. Thomas with the duck and weave and a shot that goes wide. Oh, goodness. Thomas just took quite a crash into the boards. I hope he's okay. And here comes Eamon, who's going to try to take it away from the other team. Shot! Oh! Ooh, and he barely gets that one. Oh, close call. Ellie somehow got a hold of that one as it landed, hit the post almost. And line change as we've got Soren, Cade, and Liam out here, along with Adrian and Taves back on defense. Dimitri with the puck for the other team as he's going to duck and weave, but luckily our defense is there to take it away. Down into the other end. And Cade's chasing it down as we're in the neutral zone. Liam gets a hold of it as he's going to work his way into their zone, trying to get a stick on it as he battles it out. I don't know. Oh, that might... I don't know the names of all the other players on the other team. This could be a challenge as they skate hard all the way down. Cade and Taves are coming down. Oh, we've got a pile up kind of in the corner, but no, it gets sent out. And they're going to have... Oh, nope. They do not need to clear the zone. And Liam's got the puck again. We're trying out a new position. I'm sitting down in the corner where the camera is on the other side of the rink in hopes that you're able to see more. It makes it a little challenging to determine who's out on the ice. Hey, huge shout out for some of our sponsors while they're kind of playing with the puck down here. Alaska for their jerseys. Anchor Dental, nice job. Northwest Auto Parts, thank you so much for your donation to help our team. Not exactly sure what's going on. It appears we're playing ping pong hockey down there. A whole bunch of back and forth. Oh, finally, we're going to work it out of our zone as Liam trips possibly over the red line. I hate it when that happens. And we look like we've got some Sparrow hockey, but I think the reality was we were all switching up lines. Out comes Charlie along with Jacob and Wheels Beals along with Thomas. And they are headed towards my little goalie and shot, but it is wide. Current score would be 0-0. As Jacob tries to work it down, Mason's right there. Jacob gets a hold of it. He's still on the ice, hasn't even gotten up yet. Still battling it out. Mason trying, couldn't get a stick on it. Here comes Marion. And we're headed finally down into the other North Star zone. And nice Charlie with possession of the puck. It gets picked up by Jacob. Jacob with a shot, and he hit the post. Wow, that's twice. Marion's picked it up. She's going to take a shot, but it's deflected out as there's some little bit of pushing and elbowing here in front of the net. Beals not giving that up. She has two of their North Stars on us at once. Oh, trying to get a hold of that puck. Here comes Mason. No, picked up by the other team. And they are headed to the other end. My little goalie had maybe better get ready. Oh. As Jacob circles it behind. Nope. Thomas, I'm so sorry. That would be Thomas circling behind the net. And Marion somehow ends up with it as she passes it over as Mason's going to go and try to pick it up. But no luck. It gets taken away almost. Yes, way to be ref. Excellent job using that whistle to call the offsides. Offside. I am so sorry. I have been informed that I have been missing it. I'd say that offsides call would go along with my chopping call. Remember, it's my interpretation of the game.
Come on, Adrian.
I may have to step up my game once I retire if I become a professional sportscaster. Find it most interesting. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm pretty sure the ref is wearing goalie skates. Kind of makes it a little more interesting when we have a goalie as a ref. Can skate pretty good in those skates. As Taves is out there along with Adrian back on defense, it appears that our coach has broken up the dynamic duo for this game. Haven't seen them out together. So Adrian and Taves along with Finn. And here comes Eamon. Finn's going to try to pick it up along with Boston. Kind of a line change up. Oh, and it gets hit back out. Boston picks it up. Boston's going to try to get away, but Dawson from the other team is right there pushing and shoving. Wow. And it's back to the goalie. Goalie actually gets a moment. Where is he sending that puck? Oh, no, Logan passes it all the way up to Eamon. Eamon's going to pass it over to the invisible player. No one was there. Here comes Boston into the corner. North Stars is doing a pretty good job of keeping spread out and getting ready to catch those passes. Ethan, with possession of the puck, it gets sent back to Taves. It's now behind the net. Ellie is doing a fantastic job in net for the North Stars. And it looks like Oz from the other team is going to attempt to take it up the boards, but he got knocked down. Ooh, that was a hard hit. And here we've got a line change. Cade is out there along with Boston and Ethan. Taves and Marion. Oh, our dynamic duo is back together. And there was going to be an icing call, and it gets waved off by the ref. As Cade has possession. Oh, nope, Taves had it. And I'm not sure what's going on. Here comes Soren. Cade's, no. And we're going to the other end. And icing. And good jump. Big excitement. Another ref has entered the arena. As we line up, we've got Soren and Cade and Ethan up on forward, along with Thomas and Marion back on defense. As the other North Star team tries to get a hold of it. Nope, they're going to send it back. Thomas is going to send it, but did not get intercepted by another team. Marion keeps it. No, we are offside. All right, Ethan. Oh, it appears there's some slick spots here as multiple players go down. Quick, clear the zone. Everybody out. Everybody out. Get out. And we're going back in.
Get the puck, right?
And it seems to me it's like a kerfuffle here. Cade's going to attempt a shot, but Paxton was in the way. What? It appears our players are kind of shying away. Cade somehow gets a hold of the puck, but he gets tipped off by one of the other players. This is hard to call this game when they're both North Stars. Here comes Soren and Cade. Cade and Ethan's down. No, that was Cade that went down. Current score would be 0-0. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Good job.
No, Logan tips it all the way back. That was a pretty good save by the little goalie. Here goes Thomas. Looks like we've got Liam, Mary, and Ethan on the ice. Thomas is going to pass it up to Ethan, but someone got in Ethan's way there. No, the puck is just sitting there as everyone skates over it. And we're going to the other end. That will be an icing call. Out on the ice, we've got, looks like Jacob, Liam, and Adrian. They're lining up too far away, and Taves is okay. Here comes Mason. Mason's fighting for it as he tries to get it across. It's in. Jacob somehow ends up with the puck. Taves, no luck. We can't keep it in, and we're going to regroup in the neutral zone. Everybody's out as Jacob goes hunting down. Mason with the puck. He's going to bounce it behind the net. Jacob's going to do some fancy footwork and try to tuck it in. Oh, and the puck is loose out in the sweet spot. Oh, we are back out of the zone. Headed to the other end. Why is Logan out of the net? Logan, not in front of your net! Well, for anybody following along, the good news is I am not buying a fish today. It was a good attempt, but I don't know why Logan hit that out in front of his own net. We'll be having a discussion about that later this evening. And end of the first period, and the current score is 1-0. All right, back at it here for the second period is Mason, Liam, and Jacob are up on forward along with Taves and Adrian on defense. We're going to try to pull this back together. Sadly, though, here comes the other North Star team with the puck. Luckily, Adrian's going to pass it out as Mason. Nope, Liam's going to get a hold of the puck or attempt to. Now we have three of our players all grouped together. North Stars, you need to spread yourselves out a little bit. Liam with possession of the puck as he's going to weave behind the net. And he's going to attempt to skate with it, it appears, but it gets knocked away by Emmett from the other team. Taves now is going to try it again. Taves is going to pass it up to Adrian. Adrian's going to attempt to get it to Mason. No, we've got like a little bit of a kerfluffle here. They're all trying to get their stick on it. Jacob's got it as he gets taken out by one of the other players. Still in our zone. North Stars, we need to get to the other end of the ice where it's too bad you can't see their goalie appears to be doing calisthenics. And back into the neutral zone. And we're finally to the other end. Oh, I see what's going on. The other team has switched out their goalies. We now have Sully Hamill in net down yonder. And I think he was trying to warm up a little bit. And we're going to line up down in our end near Logan as we have Thomas, Marion, Eamon, Charlie, and Finn on the ice. Eamon with the taking the face off as he tries to get it down to the other end. It's like we have a negative magnetic force with our stick to the puck today. Marion with the puck, she's going to skate it around. Marion's skating skills are just off the charts. Look at how smooth she is as she cruises down that ice. She's going to pass it up, and somehow Marion might pick it up again, but no shot on net as it gets knocked out. Charlie's going to get it. And the other team is working their way down. To those North Star fans for the blue team that are watching, I don't know how to call this when it's North Stars versus North Stars.
Go, Eamon!
Eamon with the puck as he's going to duck and weave. He's going to try to get a shot off, but no luck.
Take it.
Oh!
Stick with it, White.
Here comes Marion. Nope. Charlie picks it up. Charlie's going to attempt to send it, but it gets caught in everybody's feet as there seems to be a little pile up there.
Go, Marion.
Marion with the puck again. Go, Marion. Just skate it. Beals is currently playing with it. I'm not sure what's going on here. Go, Marion. Don't let Dimitri take it from you. Logan, get ready. Logan with the save. Nice save.
Pass it up.
Here goes Thomas. Is going to pass it up towards Eamon. Eamon's going to attempt to go get it.
Same center.
Oh, shots. And it did not go in. Nice save for Sully down in net. Well done. And big line change as both teams are switching out.
Our trio's coming out.
Oh my goodness, we've got quite the trio up on forward here. We've got Cade, Ethan, and Boston taking on the forwards, along with Taves and Adrian back on defense as Taves passes it to Adrian. Adrian's going to send it down into the zone. Somehow it comes back. Taves has still got it. We've got a little bit of back and forth going on here. And we're going down to the other end. Ethan with possession of the puck. Ethan takes a shot. No luck.
Here's Taves.
Taves with the puck. Got players kind of going everywhere. Slick spot in the ice, apparently. Oh, and the puck is in the neutral zone as Taves picks it up. She's going to try to send it back up, but no luck. Too many North Star players in the way.
Come on, Boston.
Boston sends number 29 into the boards. That was a good block. Uh-oh, we have got a player down. Cade getting up kind of slow. And Adrian, in the meantime, is circling behind the net. He's going to send it up to Ethan. Sadly, got taken away. Emmett attempts for the other team to hit it, but no luck. And we've lost a stick. Shot on goalie. Goodness gracious, we had a huge pile over here. And to the other end of the ice. Nope, they're on their way back. Cade, Ethan, and Boston trying to get it into the net down yonder.
I'm going to go to the center.
Boston, nope, it goes back to Adrian. Boston tries to get a shot off as it ricochets off somebody's skate, and now we're headed down to the other end. Logan's getting ready in net, attempted a shot. And to the other end. Wow, this is a really long shift for this trio. Oh, nice shot and really nice Sully. But I'm pretty sure that was Cade that got that one. And the score is now tied 1-1. All right, and we are back at it here. So it looks like we've got Thomas, Marion, Mason, Jacob, and Soren out on the ice. This could be a pretty good lineup as they're nicely spread out down in the other North Star zone as they're trying to get the puck out of the corner. Thomas, oh, that one went right between as Marion's going to hightail it down here. Thought that would be an icing call, but no luck. Whoa, we've got a kerfluffle going on there for sure. Not sure, a little bit of a tangle up. Okay, somehow Jacob got a hold of the puck. Shot! Score! Well played, Jacob. That was beautiful. So I was recently talking to my goalie, and I have learned from him that not only do you have to block the net, but one of his main goals is he has to anticipate which way that puck is going to go. And so at any time when the players pass it, he has to anticipate where it's going and get himself into position to block it. I had no idea that when you're in net, it was so much thinking going on along with blocking and protecting that net. Marion with possession of the puck, who passes up to Jacob, and we are offside. As we line up over here, we've got Eamon Liam and Charlie out on the ice along with Marion and Thomas. Marion with possession of the puck. I just love watching her skate. It just fluid as she goes down the ice. Ooh, but taken out by that dreaded blue line. I hate it when that happens. Eamon had it, passed it over to Liam. Liam didn't quite get his stick onto it as we wrap around behind the net. No luck. And there sits the puck. Eamon picking it up. Shot. Kind of ricocheted off the other players. Not so sure what happened there. Marion keeping it in. Marion still keeping it in. And the puck is finally knocked out. Here goes Thomas sending it all the way over to Liam. Liam's taking it up. Liam still has possession of the puck. Sadly lost possession. Oh, nope, it's back and forth over in the corner as Eamon goes in to dig it out. And it goes all the way back. Ooh, couldn't quite get our stick on it. Adrian's going to pass it up. And our team, this lineup is doing a fantastic job of staying spread out. Shot! Backhand! Yes! Beautiful backhand by Eamon as that one goes in. I think Adrian had the assist on that one too. Beautiful. Good teamwork. I guess all that time at Hockey House practicing those backhands is really starting to pay off. We've seen numerous. All right, coming out, we've got Finn, Boston, and Kate up on forward along with Adrian and Taves back on defense. Current score would be 3-0. Oh, sorry, 3-1. I got sidetracked. I was attempting to take a photograph of my goalie and net while doing commentary at the same time.
Adrian, move your feet!
As we're back and forth here. Oh, good. The other team could not get their stick on that. Here goes Taves to Finn. Finn's going to, offside. Oh, maybe we weren't offside. Oh, no, it was offside. We're just going to call that a big old mess at the blue line from now on. Cade with possession of the puck, passing it all the way up to Boston, gets tipped off by the other North Star team as it's headed down into the other team's zone. Not so sure who's chasing it down. I'm going to have to say that the university really should replace a few pieces of their glass. This one's really scuffed up. Maybe I should move. Adrian trying to get it. Taves gets a hold of it. Oh, no! Oh, no! Shot! Logan with a huge save! That was beautiful. I guess all those early mornings at Goalie Clinic are really paying off.
Yes. Good job.
As Adrian fights it out, almost gets it out. Nope, offside. It's a tangle up at the blue line again. Nope, it was offside. As we line up, we've got Mason, Jacob, and Soren out on the ice, along with Thomas and Marion, as Logan uses his stick to send that one out. That was actually a skill they worked on yesterday at Skills Clinic. Another shot, but it's wide.
Go, Thomas.
As Thomas gets the puck, he's going to pass it up to Soren. Soren's going to send it. Oh, no. Back to Thomas. Oh, no, as Dimitri for the other team picks it up, and it goes drifting across the front, but nowhere near the net. Current score is 3-1 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the period. Marion with possession of the puck, and here she goes. Wheels Beals is going to try to get it out of the zone. She's successful. Passes it up to Mason. Mason's going to duck and weave and take a shot, but it's wide. Marion picks it back up as she goes into the boards.
Go.
Mason, here they come. Thomas going after that puck. Oh, gosh. I hate it when they go in front of the net. sort of a little stick battle here in front of the players' boxes. As it comes out, the other North Star team, Dawson had possession of it. He's going to attempt a shot as Marion picks it up again and hides behind the net for a second and regroups. Where in the world was that one going? But we're going all the way to the other end of the ice. Current score would be 3-1. Huge shout out to another one of our sponsors, Spurnet Construction and JDO Law for all of their help. As Mason goes behind the net, passes it up to Jacob. We're trying really hard here. As Marion gets the puck. Marion has a magnetic stick. She seems to get the puck a lot. Up in boards is Dimitri's trying to chill and get Marion to not hit the puck. Here comes Mason. Mason's oh, bummer. That's okay. And the score is now 3-2. That was kind of a lucky shot they had there. Just trickled in. All right, we're going to reline up. We're going to regroup as we've got Charlie, Eamon, and Ethan up on forward. It appears our coach is doing some good mixing up of the players on the lines, along with Taves and Adrian back on defense. And here goes Eamon, headed down. Eamon's going to take the shot. Oh, my goodness. I think Ethan tipped that in at the last second. I think that was Eamon to Ethan. Oh, man, way to get that goal back. Current score would be 4-2. All right, let's do it again, North Stars. We've got the same lines as Taves is getting the puck. Ethan's going the wrong way. Nope, he's going to pass it over to Adrian. Adrian's going to send it over towards the player's box, but it gets picked up by the other team. Taves going after the puck. I am so glad to see Taves here today at the game. She took a pretty hard hit yesterday. We were a little worried that she wouldn't be able to play today, but luckily she's here. Ethan with the puck. Ethan still has the puck as he's going to send it up the boards, but gets knocked away. Get it. Adrian and Ethan fighting over it as Emmett for the other team is flattening it, and there is the end of the period. Current score would be 4-2. And here we go, ready to start our third period as we've got Cade, Boston, and Liam out on the ice, along with Marion and Thomas back on defense. As the puck gets sent up, as Cade's going to try to skate it down. It looks like their defense is going to get a hold of this one and try to send it, but no luck. As Cade takes it away, Boston's parking himself in the sweet spot trying to catch this puck as a pass. Cade battling it out over in the corner as Liam somehow gets a hold of it, but Dawson from the other team hits it. Sort of a shot on net, but it gets blocked by Weidner's son. I think that's Adam. I'm not positive. Back to our defense. Defense is going to send it all the way up, and Ellie, the goalie, gets her stick on that one. As they send it all the way around, Marion's out on the ice. Marion to Cade. Cade missed that one because Calder was in the way. Back to Thomas. Thomas to Cade. Cade with possession of the puck as they all go back in and avoid that offside. Well done, guys. Well done to Boston. Boston's going to backhand, but no luck. Shot wide. Liam up against the boards as Boston Cade. Oh, everybody clear the zone. And we are ready to go. Let's go back in. Wow, our team is doing an excellent job of keeping possession of this puck here. As puck finally goes down into our zone. And it looks like Marion's going to fight it out in the corner and gets knocked down, but they still have possession of the puck. No, Dawson picked it up. Here's, we've got a little bit of a battle in the corner. All right, finally we're getting it all cleared out. Cade with possession of the puck. He's going to skate up a little bit. He is skating through the neutral zone. He still has possession of the puck and offside. I don't really think that looked like offside, but it must have been. I'm just so impressed that this ref is in goalie skates. For those who don't know, goalie skates, their blades are shaped differently. They're not as curved as regular player blades. They also get a different sharpening on them, which sometimes can lead to difficulty with skating. All right, as we have Soren, Jacob, and Finnegan out on the ice. Here comes Jacob with possession of the puck. He is skating his way in as the other North Star team is trying their best. Soren, oh! Jacob spoon-fed that over to Soren, and Soren didn't quite get his stick on it as we're now headed to the other end of the ice. Wrapping it around all the way over as looks like Adrian's got a hold of it. We are headed to the other end. Skate hard, Jacob. Take it away. No luck. Into the neutral zone. Adrian's waiting. Oh, okay. I guess that was not offside. It looked like it could have been. As Finn and Jacob. Ooh, we're playing tennis. Back and forth. All right, we're going to get re-lined up. It looks like we're taking center ice here as Eamon, Mason, and Ethan are out as forwards, along with Adrian and Taves back on defense. Current score would be 4-2 with 9 minutes remaining in the period. Ethan with a huge hit. Up the ice we go, down towards Ellie, the goalie. And Ellie is doing a fantastic job of protecting her net as it gets fed out in front. And no, Ethan kind of charged in there to the goalie. Luckily didn't have any confrontation. As another shot, she uses her blocker. Shot! No! Oh my gosh, we're all over the place here. And another one towards the net. Mason's going to do his best to keep it in the zone. He's going to pass it up, but it gets stopped by Paxson from the other North Star team. To the other end of the ice we skate. All right, lining up down here. To the net! To the net! Sorry, they're lining up down here in front of the announcer. I have to coach them a little bit, you know. Remind them, aim to the net. As we've got Mason, Eamon, and Ethan on forward, and Thomas and Marion back on defense. Whoa, almost a shot off there. Still in the zone as Eamon goes in to get it. Ethan's going to back off just a little bit. Nope. Ethan with the puck bounces off the back of the net. Now I have a large referee in my way and I can't see. Ethan with another shot doesn't quite make it to the back of the net. As Eamon's going to circle. Oh, he's sending it over. No luck as the defense for the other team got their stick on it. Here comes Mason. Mason with the puck. He's going to send it over. Ellie got a hold of that one. Nice job, Ellie. Very nice job. I don't know how she stopped that. That was a good one. And we're lining up again in the corners. There seems to be some chirping going on. Cade, Boston, and Charlie up on forward. Oh my goodness! Boston right off the face-off. He backhanded that right into the net. Nice shot. That was beautiful as the score is now 5-2. As we get lined up at center ice, looks like we've got Charlie, Boston, and Kate still out on the ice with Marion and Thomas on defense. As the other North Star team is trying to get going towards the end. Looks like kind of in a kerfluffle there at the red line. As the other North Star team tries to gain some speed. Whoa, shot! Logan blocks it. Nice save, Logan, as he sends it back out into play. Here comes Marion up the boards. Cade, and we're all the way to the other end of the ice, and that would be icing. All right, back at play, we've got Soren, Jacob, and Thomas out on the ice, along with Marion and Liam. Not sure what position everybody's playing because they've gotten all kind of mixed up. Here comes Marion. Marion wheels, beels all the way down here towards Ellie, the goalie. She's going to take a shot. No luck. She's going to, oh, goodness gracious. We've got a goalie down. Goalie's back up. Marion still fighting it out behind the net against Dimitri, number 98. Dawson comes in to take it away. He's going to try to send it out. Oh, no. It's picked up by the other North Star team. Come on, Thomas. Take it away. Don't let him get a shot off on Logan. Wrap it. No, somehow Jacob ended up with the puck as he's going to take it almost coast to coast. Here he comes. Go, Jacob, go. Jacob with the shot. Ow, the goalie got in the way again. Nice play, Ellie. Just disappointed it didn't go in. This has been a relatively clean game. I don't think we've had any penalties called. Surprising. Maybe this is what happens when you're playing some of your friends. These two teams actually practice together every Tuesday here. They do lots of skating drills together, and then they sometimes break off into their teams and practice individual skills with their own players. Out on the ice, we have Mason and Eamon and Finn. Sorry, it took me a moment to figure out who was out here. As Eamon gets possession, he's going to take a shot, but it's wide. Hits the back of the net, not where it needs to go in. Eamon with the puck again. Eamon with another shot. Oh, so close. It was back door was open. It could have gone in, but no luck. As the other North Star team tries to take it down, but no luck. We're in the neutral zone. Adrian's going to hunt it down in the corner. Wrapping it behind our net. Nope, going the other way. Quick maneuvering there. Adrian still fighting it out, trying to get it out of the zone. Aha, it is picked up by Mason. Mason, and he is cruising down the ice here, being chased by two North Stars. He's going to pass it over to Eamon. Eamon's going to pass it back to Mason. Mason to Taves. Taves with a shot. Blocked by Ellie. Nice save from Ellie. And the other North Star team goes to the other end. Oh, seems we've got a pile up in the corner. Not so sure what's going on here. All right, here comes Kate. No, I'm so sorry. That would be Adrian with the puck. Adrian's going to pass it right out in front. Ethan's on the ice. Ethan's, whoa, I don't know where we're going. Taves with the puck. All right, we've got Mason, Ethan, and Boston out on the ice, along with our dynamic duo back on defense. Somehow Mason got the puck. Mason's going to pass it over to Ethan, and the goalie, the puck is loose. I'm not sure why the ref was blowing the whistle on that. The goalie did not have it covered. Sometimes that's a little challenging for the ref to actually see if the puck gets covered when there's so many players in front of the net. Our refs are doing an absolute amazing job. I'm most impressed with these kids that sign up to be refs. Some of them are barely old enough to be reffing these games. As Ethan's behind the net, here comes Charlie. Back to Marion. Marion's going to send it back up to Charlie. Our team is doing a fantastic job with passing and keeping this puck moving. As they attempt to wrap it around, that would be Boston. No luck. Oh, as Thomas gets skated past. Oh, there seems to be some chirping back and forth between Thomas and number 13. They're probably best friends off ice. All right, icing call as they're headed to the other end of the ice. All right, we've got Ethan, Boston, and Charlie out on the ice as forwards. Along with that, we've got Thomas and Marion on defense. A little bit of back and forth as Paxton from the other team picks it up. And here comes Dimitri, but it's tipped away. Can't seem to get a stick on it. We have 3 minutes left in this period. No penalties so far. Pretty clean game of hockey for us. Then we're kind of playing around in the neutral zone. Marion with the puck. Oh no! Dawson somehow got a hold of it, but luckily Logan was right there to make the save. Nice save, little goalie. And Thomas behind the net, going to pass it over to Marion. Marion's going to pass it over to Ethan. Ethan, I don't know where that pass was going, but we're going to work our way across. Here comes Boston with a spin-a-roo maneuver. That was fancy. Boston passing it out. Oh my goodness, we've got a serious pile up in front of the net. Players everywhere. Oh, isn't this funny? We've got them all tangled up and they're all laughing at each other. It's a good day whenever all the players are getting along and laughing. All right, lining up once more as we've got Soren and Jacob taking the face-off. And Cade's got possession of it. Oh, kind of lost it, but Taves is right there to keep it in. Cade with the puck. Cade doesn't have the puck. Back to Adrian. Adrian's going to send it towards the net, but we had too many North Star players for both teams in the way. And the puck bounces off the post. As Taves with the puck. Taves takes a shot. No luck. It ricocheted off their defenseman. And I would love to see Taves get a goal today. That would just be glorious. Back down to the other end. Less than 2 minutes left in play. And here comes Taves. She's going to work her way up the ice. She is ducking and weaving, but we're going to now dump and chase. And looks like Jacob's going into the corner. Looks like Oz has maybe got a hold of the puck for the other team as Soren and Adrian are chasing him down, trying to take the puck away as they push him out towards the boards. Our defense today has completely rocked this game, keeping that puck away from Logan. I am just so proud of the defense. Here comes Cade with the puck. He's going towards the net. Backhand, it ricochets off the goalie's pads. Nice save, Ellie. Back to Soren. Soren's going to send it up to Jacob. Jacob takes another shot, but hits this goalie square in the chest. Another super save by Ellie. She is doing a fantastic job. As players come back to congratulate her, I am so proud. Ellie and Logan played goalie together as they were in 8U Red last year for AHA also. All right, as we get lined up, we've got Finn, Liam, and Eamon on the ice. But something is going on. We have less than 1 minute left in the game. Finn with possession of the puck. Finn had possession of the puck. Marion with the puck. To Liam. Liam's going to take the shot, but it's wide. Eamon fighting for it out in front. Oh my goodness, our team has done an excellent job of recovery from behind the net, passing it out into that sweet spot in front, trying to score. I'm not exactly sure what has gone on here with our clock, but it went to less than 1 minute to now 4 minutes and 37 seconds. It appears something is going on with the clock. All right, we're back out in front as here comes, Finn had the puck. It got taken away by Dawson from the other team. Dawson taking a swing and going behind the net. Marion picks it up. Let's see what she can do with it. She's going to pass it up. Ooh, but it gets picked up by the other team. Logan, you better be ready. Oh, bummer. Emmett from the other team scored on Logan. Current score would be 5-3. That one just kind of looked like it trickled in through the 5-hole. And we're going to re-line up along with Charlie's Mason and Boston on forward, along with Taves and Adrian back on defense. And Boston takes that face off. So there seems to be some back and forth here in the neutral zone. Adrian passing it up to Mason. Mason with possession of the puck as he ducks and weaves. Shot hits the goalie in the chest. She deflects it back out as Charlie's over here in the corner trying to get it as it gets passed over to Boston. Boston with the puck to Mason. Mason takes another shot towards the goalie, but no luck. 3 minutes left in play. Another shot, but blocked off the goalie's pads. Ellie is doing an awesome job in net today, blocking so many shots. We appear to have a pile up. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Players are all over the place. Charlie slow to get up. Looks like he is headed to the bench. And behind the net is, I don't know what we have going on. We're trying to get players on and off the bench. All right, here comes Mason ducking and weaving. Whoa, we're watching that offsides. Mason with the shot and the score for Mason. Quite the Sally for that one. That was a beautiful play, though. Back and forth, ducking and weaving through all of the players and into the net. And there's the face-off as we've got Ethan, Mason, and Boston on forward. Adrian and Tate still on defense. And Logan is holding down the crease down there quite well. Current score is 6-3. Ooh, as another one comes flying through the crease down here in front of Ellie. It's like the third period. Our team kind of woke up. Maybe these early games are not the best for us. I don't know. As we're headed to the other end, here comes Mason. Man, he's got some wheels on him today, too. He is going to send it towards the goalie. Woo-hoo! Score for Taves! Oh, I'm just so excited she needed that goal. She has worked so hard this game. That was amazing. And the score is 7-3 with now 2 minutes left in play, which is just like deja vu because I'm pretty sure I said that like 5 minutes ago. All right, here we go again. We've got Cade, Jacob, and Soren as Cade and Soren both get right out in front of the net, ready to catch a pass. Too bad it gets picked up. Oh no, we keep it in the zone. Marion fighting for it. Uh-oh, as the other North Star team is headed down the ice. Uh-oh. Nope, our team gets a hold of it. And we are headed back to the other end as Marion passes it to Jacob. Jacob is skating as hard as he can. In comes, I think number 44 is Hayner. She is a is it Tirza? Tirza, she is a fabulous little hockey player. I am so impressed with her skills. As there's a whole mess in front of the net as another attempted shot, a wraparound, no luck. Our team has definitely been told to shoot that puck. And the puck gets knocked out of the zone. Less than 1 minute left in play. Score is 7-3. Beals. Uh-oh. Here comes Dawson. No luck. Dawson got shut down by the little goalie Logan. Another shot. Doesn't even make contact with Logan as Marion picks that up as she gets knocked down and sliding across. 30 seconds. And here comes, no, Cade got turned around by the other North Star team. And it's kind of exciting down here when you go rinkside. You can actually hear the players yelling each other's names to get passing. Communication is key in this game. You have to know where all the players are in order to pass to them. As Jacob's coming down the ice, everybody watches the offside. Taking the shot. Oh my goodness! Jacob with the buzzer beater. 8-3. That was beautiful. Wow! As both North Star teams celebrate the ending of that hockey game. Current score was 8-3, and everyone, I'm so sorry to our sister team, the other North Star team. You guys played extremely well. Extremely well. But don't worry, we'll see you at practice on Tuesday. All right, signing off for this game. We'll be back next weekend with a couple more games. Not sure who we're playing next weekend, but I know we have games.